Now, Russia says it needs time to respond to the American President Donald Trump's ultimatum. Kremlin said that Washington's recent statement, including a threat of sanctions on purchasers of Russian exports, are serious and requires analysis. In a display of his growing frustration with Russian President Vladimir Putin, Donald Trump has issued a pretty blunt warning to the Russian leader: end the war in Ukraine within 50 days or face some serious consequences. Now, Trump's ultimatum came as he announced fresh plans to send more weapons to Ukraine through NATO, aiming to strengthen Kiev's defenses against Russian forces. During an Oval Office meeting with NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte, Trump said that he's going to announce severe tariffs of up to 100% against Russia if there is no deal within the next 50 days.
And I'm disappointed in President Putin because I thought we would have had a deal 2 months ago, but it doesn't seem to get there. So based on that, we're going to be doing secondary tariffs if we don't have a deal in 50 days. It's very simple. And they'll be at 100%. And that's the way it is. That can be more simple. It's just the way it is. I hope we don't have to do it.
Trump and Rutte also unveiled a deal under which the NATO military alliance will purchase billions and billions of dollars of arms from the United States of America, including the Patriot anti-missile batteries, and then give it to Ukraine.
We have one country that has 17 Patriots getting ready to be shipped. They're not going to need them for them. So we're going to work a deal where the 17 will go, or a big portion of the 17 will go to the Warsaw.
Mark Rutte also had a message for Vladimir Putin, saying that Trump's warnings and the New Deal should make the Russian leader reconsider and take negotiations more seriously. The NATO chief said that several NATO members were amongst the buyers who were helping Ukraine.
And this is building on the tremendous success of the NATO summit. The 5%, but also the decision to keep Ukraine strong and the decision to increase our defense industrial production. So based on that, that was Europe stepping up. This is again Europeans stepping up. So I've been in contact with many countries. I can tell you that at this moment, Germany massively, but also Finland and Denmark and Sweden and Norway, the United Kingdom, the Netherlands, Canada, they all want to be part of this. And this is only the first wave. There will be more.
The Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky announced that he had spoken with Trump and was pretty grateful for the arms deal. Zelensky, in fact, expressed gratitude to the US president for his readiness to protect Ukrainian lives.
While meeting with General Kellogg, he has begun his visit to Ukraine, and it has been quite substantive. We had a productive discussion. I am grateful to President Trump for his readiness to support the protection of our people's lives.
And for more on this, Chris McGarren from the Associated Press gets you the support. Take a look.
President Trump announced 2 new ways to support Ukraine in its war against Russia. First, Trump proposed tariffs on Russia's trading partners, which would attempt to isolate Moscow and the global economy. He also said that the U.S. will sell weapons to European allies who will in turn give those weapons to Ukraine. This is a way to replenish Ukraine's stockpiles that have really been worn down after years of war. Overall, what we're seeing is a shift from Trump towards the war. He used to be much more friendly towards Vladimir Putin and much more critical to Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky. Now what we're seeing is a hardening of his position. He's grown very frustrated that Putin has not ended the war, has not agreed with his efforts that peace talks are necessary. So this is sort of a change that we're seeing and could lead to even more U.S. support down the line.